Maelstrom, Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we fall in love with Hardy, who's this up and coming. I don't think you even call him up and coming anymore. I feel like he's like the it dude at this point in country. But seeing him live at the CMAs and recently reacting to one of his songs, "When in the Truck," which was so emotional. Wow, I just went back and looked at like my own reaction to him. Like, damn, John, like get your shit together. You're breaking down here. So I want to react to something a little more fun. And people were recommending this song, Rednecker.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Redneck.
Well, I know redneck, right? That's what they call the folks. A bit of a slang for those down south because, you know, they're out in the sun all day, so their neck is red. Oh. Yeah, it's a white people problem, maybe. Filipinos don't get rednecks. They just go brown.
Just go dark.
You just get dark. But yeah, white folks, they get their redneck. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Rednecker, someone who is a redneck.
Someone's making.
I'm a rednecker.
Necker.
I don't know. By the way, apparently he also wrote the song God's Country, which we saw this up-and-coming country act from America's Got Talent perform. And I love that song. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Because it's a Blake Shelton song. I guess Hardy's well known as a songwriter. He's really good at writing lyrics.
He started as a songwriter,
I think so, yeah. And now he's his own artist, and which is even more awesome. Like, don't give away your hits. You know what I'm saying? Hoard them.
Not everybody, you know.
That's true. But there are some really amazing like writers and musicians, like Prince as an example, right? Like would write tons of music for a lot of other artists that you don't even expect, but he himself was an amazing musician. I think it was just recognizing which songs fit you, I guess. But I could have seen him sing God's Country. All right, Rednecker, let's check it out. By the way, want to hear some wicked wild stories about Vegas? Go check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Are they surfing a mattress?
So you think you've got some county line cred 'cause you rode a dirt road or two. You got a mossy oak hat on top of your head and a Southern Pride tattoo. Yeah, you might have drank a little grain alcohol or hauled a little hay. But if you think your boots got more dirt than mine, I got one thing to say. My town's smaller than your town, and I got a bigger bugging bass on my wall. I got a little more kick in my draw, y'all. I got a little more spit in my jaw. And my truck's louder than your truck, and my collar's a little more blue. You might think that you're redneck, but I'm rednecker than you. Yes, I am.
I'm more rednecker than
I got a car parked in my front yard.
You're so proud of it.
That's good.
Slim Jims. I piss where I want to, and I fish where I swim. Yeah, I bet you ain't got it on a tailgate or killed a copperhead a time or two. And man, if you're thinking you're a better beer drinker, buddy, I've got news for you. My town's smaller than your town, and I got a bigger bugging bass on my wall. I got a little more kick in my draw, y'all. I got a little more spit in my jaw. And my truck's louder than your truck, and my tick count's a little more blue. You might think that you're redneck, but I'm rednecker than you. I'm rednecker than you.
I want to do that.
I know, that looks fun. Whoa!
Redneck skiing right there.
Yeah.
I'm down with the sound of a Dixie whistle, raising hell, praising hell, 12 and a Bristol. More sweat on my brow at the end of the day. So needless to say, my town's smaller than your town. I got a bigger bugging bass on my wall. And I ain't trying to talk no smack, it's just the facts, y'all. 'Cause my truck's louder than your truck, and my red white's a little more blue. You might think that you're redneck, but I'm rednecker than you. I'm rednecker than you.
I love this song. It's got such a great beat to it.
It's like, I have a redder neck than you.
I guess you could say that. It's just saying, like, I'm more Filipino-er than you.
I'm whiter than you.
It's basically just broken English. I'm more Asianer than you. It's such a clever way of putting it, too. You know, the thing is, right? Southern pride is so strong. And I feel like you should be proud of, like, where you come from. 100%, right? I think, like, we reach the point in the world, though, where people get caught up in the center, well, I'm better than you. Just like saying, whatever you are, I'm better than you, which is very different than saying, I am proud of what I am, right? And I think that's what this whole song was. This is a bit kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? Like, my town is so small. Not like, my town's big and famous. It's like, you know what? I'm just happy to be this humble dude from, like, middle of nowhere. And something charming about that.
Yeah, and I love my life here.
Love my life,
like
drinking
that.
beer and
making dirt.
Mattress surfing and dirt. Trucks, baby. What's missing?
And the
cowgirls.
There's no cowgirls.
I know.
That's amazing.
Actually, you know what? That is pretty bold. Because usually hot cowgirls are the one thing that you know have trance around in your video, and that's what gets views.
This one's like zero.
It's like confidence in saying, you know what, me and my boys, I don't need them girls. We're gonna make a lot of views with us boys.
We're just us boys.
It's like reminds me of like when I was growing up, the kind of shenanigans that I would get into, right? Because it's like you don't have anything when you're a kid, so you can do with what you got. Like for instance, fireworks. When I was growing up in Taiwan, they were so cheap during the holiday season. You could get like a batch of 100 for like $2. So we just get like batches of hundreds. We hold on to them too and light them up and shoot them at people, shoot at the neighbors' dogs. I know I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have neighbors as they're coming home from work and hiding out behind the wall just to hear them go, ah! It was like
you think
shenanigans.
that was funny?
No, I'm telling the story for another reason. I'm just saying we found our own fun.
Okay.
That's it. I would build like forts out of boxes that could transform like from a tank to a car, and it had wheels. We'd like ride around in our, you know, like we just make stuff out of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.